Hi everyone. Happy Friday. Just give me 1 second. I forgot to plug in my camera to my computer. I will rectify that in a second. Awesome. Let's get this open here. Awesome. Hey everyone. Hi Everett, Ryan, West Coast, Mauricio, Absurd, Finn, Cherokee, Biz, Kristen, Paz, Catwiz, Grego, Elias, Spag, Stacy, Chris, Rock Nerd Radio. Stacy, did I miss you at the signing? Were you there? I don't know if I'm going to be at C2E2 yet. It's a maybe. Capo from Germany. Hello, welcome. Hi, Andy. Hi, Justin. Thank you. This is a Collings I-35 LC. This is olive drab. My children have knocked it over. There's a huge chunk missing out of the neck now. I was really bummed about it. I don't mind when my guitars get scuffs, except for when they get neck bumps. It really bugs me. But it's okay. I'm learning to get used to it. And now when I play a G chord, I'm just used to feeling this bump, and so it reminds me of my children, which is cool, I guess. Already getting some buckle rash here on the back. This was a very expensive guitar. It's the most expensive musical instrument that I own, and I don't regret it for a second. I never had buyer's remorse. I never felt like nervous. It is an absolutely prestigious instrument. It's already got a ton of scratches. There's a nick in one of the frets. And it's just... I love this guitar so much. I feel very honored to have it. And I am taking care of it, but it is already showing signs of much playing, which I feel is not a bad thing. I cannot stand it when, you know, I shouldn't. It doesn't matter what other people do. I don't like treating my guitars like they're prestigious, like they're museum pieces. They're meant to be played, and thusly, I treat them as such. The shirt, Biggest Mac. Did you make this shirt? Shout out, bro. I love this shirt so much. You know who else likes this shirt? My wife, Rachel. Cherokee asks if I've read the Tank Chair manga. I have, and I loved it. Oh, Logan just put his guitar down to watch. That's awesome. Next time, Stacy. Okay, I was like looking out for you, because we had to eventually cut off the line. And I was like, oh man, I hope Stacy wasn't at the end of that line. Hi, Philippe. Efren's got his mom, or their mom. Efren has their mom reading my comics. That is what I'm talking about. Everybody should get their mom to to read my books. Thanks, anime. Oh, Transformers shirt. I know what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Yes, sorry, this took forever. Graham McCarthy, awesome artist. Graham, drop your Instagram in the chat, because I can't remember what your handle is. Awesome artist. Sent me a t-shirt that took forever to get to me because the P.O. box that I have is only manned sometimes because of budgetary reasons with the Chicago Post Office. This thing is sick. Thank you so much, dude. Cannot wait to wear that to the gym. Heck yeah. I love it. Speaking of guitar and music, has anybody here heard of Big Star? You guys like Big Star? I just want you to play this chord progression, and then we can do art. Ready? Isn't that chord amazing? It's like a G minor 9, I think. Ugh. Ooh, and there's a guitar pick on the floor. I came up with this riff 2 nights ago. Trying to get that arpeggio down. I'll get there. Big Star is amazing, if anybody has not heard them. Alex Chilton, yep. Chris Bell. The third album is one I'm least familiar with, but Chris Bell, who was on the first Big Star record, did another record. I think it's called I Am the Cosmos. G.T. McCarthy, biggest Mac. So Graham McCarthy is hustling, making some really cool art. Check it out. Check out his Instagram, G.T. McCarthy. Thanks for dropping that in. Nathan, I do listen to music when I write, but it's usually atmospheric stuff, electronic stuff, like atmospheric black metal. I listen to some like pretty intense death metal when I write like intense scenes. And then I listen to a lot of like movie soundtracks. Okay. Sorry about that. Favorite Transformer to draw? Optimus Prime. What can I say? I am boring. Turn on my light. Okay. I do write mostly traditional scripts for myself. Mostly. I do have a tendency to go a little lighter on detailing my scripts and what's happening in them. Because there's not that many people that are looking at them. Except for me and maybe like one or two other people. I make sure to put enough detail in my own scripts that, somebody could look at it and understand what's going on, but by no means would I think I would send that to like another artist to draw, if that makes sense. So many scenes and so many things that are in my books are in my head already, so it's like my writing process for books I write is a little more stream of consciousness. And I'm trying to get down dialogue and vibes more than I am trying to get down specifics, because a lot of those visual specifics comes as I'm working on my own in the art. Angler whale, yeah, I know this is not exactly. I looked up anglerfish when I drew this, and it's like sort of an anglerfish, but not really. Have a good sleep, Mauricio. Resner Ross score. Favorite is the Social Network that combo? That's the only one that I know. I know there are others out there that I'm sure I've heard and probably familiar with, but I don't. I was never a huge Trent Reznor guy. Not that I like dislike it at all. I just kind of missed it, But I'm getting more into that kind of music anyway. So they just re-released Interstellar on CD and vinyl, so I got that on CD, and I am a big fan. Obviously, who doesn't like the Interstellar music? It's one of my favorites. I love that movie, and I love that score. It's like, yeah, what else is new? Everyone likes that, but whatever, it's true. Nathan Campos, I really love John Carpenter's Lost Themes records, where he just kind of like pretends like he's writing for a movie and lets it rip. And in the liner notes of Lost Themes 1, he says, I have tracked, I've made my own music for the scores of my films. And he says, I hope that the music that you hear will inspire you to make worlds of your own. And I just think that that's like the coolest thing for me to I read that a long time ago. That might have been like 2017. It just felt, I don't know. I love liner notes, man. I love hearing artists' voices literally written out, that's another thing in the CD version. I don't know. I don't have the record version, but in the CD version of this Interstellar re-release, Hans Zimmer talks about the process that him and Christopher Nolan went through to record at a church in London the like orchestral parts and the organ parts for Interstellar. It's just like it is so. I love reading that stuff. I love it. It just enhances my knowledge and pleasure of hearing the music. Barry S. Good question. I didn't even know Solomon Kane was public domain. So isn't like one of the Mickey Mouses public domain now? Yeah, and the fact that they recorded it in an actual church, Dave, that's like so amazing. Ushimo. Well, somebody that's really inspired me over the years is Masamune Shiro, who did the Appleseed comics and did a book called Dominion, which is like a tank police book, which is really cool. This is specifically for art. You know, Shiro's stories don't really do anything for me. But an artist that both the story and the art that really like inspire me is Hayao Miyazaki and his Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind manga. Who here has read that book? In the chat, shout out if you've read Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind, the manga version. Capo will. Sean needs to. Miyazaki did draw it. Sam, get on it. Owens, you have to read this. Basically, I'm publicly calling out all the people that have not read this book. It is so worth your time. It is incredible. It might be my favorite comic of all time. Everything about it, I resonate. It resonates with me. The story, the characters, the scope. It's just incredible. It's just incredible. And I want as many people to experience it as possible. Really, really, like, please read it. I think also people that read it will also be like, oh, I see a lot of Daniel Warren Johnson in this comic. Like, I'm talking like composition, the way action is beaten out, like characters' voices, like character motivations, softness to characters. You know, a lot of that comes from seeing Miyazaki do it first in these comics. Thanks, Tony. Victor, Pluto is amazing. Naoki Urasawa, right? I love how it's only 8 volumes, so you don't have to like... Excuse me. Comic Tropes, have you watched his YouTube channel? That's awesome. What did Koike do again? I'm having... Kichi Koike. What did he do? I can't remember now. Sorry, the names start running together. Comic Tropes, I would really like that. I feel like maybe you DM'd me somewhere and I haven't responded, but yes, I would really like to do that. Sooner rather than later, because I just saw it and it's fresh in my mind. Cheeky, I have not been golfing much. I've been really busy, and I had a bit of a rough year last year with golf. Like, my game and my swing just kind of fell apart. So for Father's Day last year, Rachel got me some lessons that I have not followed up on, so I need to do that. I do really love golf, and I'm okay with being bad at things. I really am, but I had this instance where I was golfing with a person that I know like pretty well, and I did so poorly, like I played so poorly, but I didn't know this person well enough to not. I didn't know this person well enough to be able to laugh at myself. You know, like I played poorly. Like I was whiffing balls at the tee. It was a bad situation. I was so like, I know it's just golf, but like, I really don't like public shame, which I'm putting on myself. This guy was awesome, you know. He didn't, he didn't like say anything remotely mean, or he was just supportive. He's like, "You're okay. It's okay. Just try again," you know. And that just made me feel worse. And I just haven't recovered. That was in like July. So it's a great dose of humble salad. Win 2 Eisners and then go golfing and almost cry because you were playing so poorly. Oh, if I had to pick one, Sean, it would be guitar. So I really love electronic music too. So I have way too many synthesizers. Um, so I'd pick that for sure. Random Access Dreams. Tetsuro Uyama is one of my absolute favorite mangakas of all time. I bought his Metal Guardian Faust when I was 16 years old. It was the only thing that's been translated here, I believe. I also have all the copies of Lampo the Hypersonic Boy and Mitsuyoshi, which is this. I have it right on my shelf next to me. This is volume 3. Got this from Book Hunter Sean. I mean, like, these ladies are, very well endowed, which, is cool. I'm not opposed. But it's not the reason why I have this comic. Let me find something appropriate. There's a lot of underwear shots here. Just some really beautiful action all around here. Yes, and some open butts. But like, look at that right there. That's like incredible. That stance. So confident in the way that's drawn. This is a very rare manga right here. Sorry, this is kind of a family. I like to keep this family friendly, so let's find something a little less booby. There's not necessarily that much nudity. It's just very. Oh, here's some nudity. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. This is like, look at that. Look at that walking pose. It's incredible. Got some toothpaste lips. But it's just great cartooning. Let's see. Again, trying to find some more non-graphic images here. By no means am I ashamed of this at all. I just want to be respectful of who may be watching. Okay, here we go. Like, check that out. That's really sick. Got some of the. This is volume 3, so this is even more advanced than what volume 1 looks like, which I also have. I have volumes 1, 2, 3, and I'm only missing 4. Here's volume 1. But you can even see how much like heavier the line work is here. I don't think he's necessarily a fast artist. I could be wrong. I have no idea actually. Oh, this smells like old manga. Oh, look at this. Woo! Woo! Yeah, this is much heavier in like just like line weight, but just beautifully illustrated. So thanks for reminding me. I don't look at these books often enough. He also did a comic that was meant for, I think it's meant for like little girls. I think it's just like a girls manga. I only have volume 1. I don't actually know what this is, but I've been looking for volume 2. Very, very stripped down cartooning, but also very, very wonderful sense of scale and action. But again, like stripped down, so it's like a different kind of style. But still, like the storytelling is really solid. All the pacing and the just like you can't hide behind anything with this pose here. With just the feet right on the ground plane of the panel. That's bold and that's brave, and he does not blink an eye. And I also have I have Metal Guardian Faust in English and I have it in Japanese. You can find it on Amazon, like, or used. You can find it used in the States pretty easy. This is like a little mini version. I love the book so much that I don't even care. I'll own it in multiple ways, but very confident. Just line weight and storytelling, and I definitely have stolen from him too, like the Wigglies. Let's see if I can find. Oh, look at that pose. Perfect. Yeah, you can. My DNA is all up in this. There's some Wigglies. I definitely do that. I definitely do that. Artie McDaniels, I'm still on the hunt for that X-Men. I think it's called Doujinshi. I think that's how it's pronounced. Manga, like the bootleg manga. But apparently the last time I was talking with Sean from Book Hunter at Japan Book Hunter, and he was saying that the last time he saw it at a trade show, like a Dojo Inchi trade show in Japan, it was like $700 or $800. And I would definitely think about spending that kind of money. But it is very expensive for like a little, what is basically like an ash can. Someone just asked me about Tank Chair Comic Tropes. Great comic. Thanks, Nixon. Regular Candy, I'm very sorry to hear about you getting laid off, but I'm also glad that you have a little more time to draw now. Good luck and Godspeed. Owens, it's no joke, dude. It's like everybody wants it. I would settle for like a PDF, but I can't even find that. If anybody knows where I can get a PDF, please let me know. And honestly, it's so expensive. If I did get it, I would just scan the whole thing and make it like a free download. Because, it deserves to be seen. Like it's on my bucket list to hold that thing in my hands before I go. Like if I die, like if I have a chance, like the plane's going down, I'm gonna be thinking to myself, I really wish I got to see that stupid X-Men manga fight. Uyama. Sorry, I'm just kind of noodling here. Has anybody here been checking out the new Nihei book Dungeon Tower Dungeon? It is it's being translated. It's coming out I think in the summertime, maybe June. But there is a maybe it's Viz is putting it out online in English now. It's pretty sick. Yeah, it's sweet. Blame is great. I also really like Opossums and Knights of Sidonia. All right, I probably should go. I'm not sure what's happening out there. The fact that they're not banging on my door makes me very nervous. Mm-hmm.
Are you all done?
I'm coming. Right on cue. Okay, I gotta go. Talk to you guys very soon. See you next week. Stay safe. Great to see you as always. Thank you so much for all your support. That's all. Thank you for everything, you guys. I'll talk to you soon.